Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Good afternoon. Welcome Herron High School 2020 graduates. Welcome to parents, grandparents, Herron High School teachers and staff, and welcome to our Indianapolis Classical Schools Board of Directors. Graduates, please know that I speak for our entire community when I say this is not the graduation ceremony that we were planning for you. However, over the last 4 years, your education has been grounded in classical thought. Seneca, the Roman philosopher and dramatist, said, "The bravest sight in the world is to see a great person, struggling against adversity." Last week, one of our Herron High School graduates was on the front page of the Indianapolis Star. While he was virtually finishing his junior year at Ball State, he was also working with a neighborhood food bank and was delivering food to those in his neighborhood who have been challenged by age, illness, or financial distress. He was living out one of our most important core values, that we engage in an urban community. My hope is that as you pursue your education and careers, you choose to be filled with hope and perseverance. I hope your life will exhibit generosity, kindness, and grit. Godspeed to all of you. Stay well and stay connected to Herron High School.
Good afternoon. I'm John Watson, and I'm speaking to you on behalf of the Board of Directors of Indianapolis Classical Schools, the parent organization of Herron High School. I currently am board chair. While I was sitting down to think about what I was going to say to you as graduates, I was thinking about what you have lost this year. The words unprecedented and uncertain times have certainly been way overused, so I will skip that part. But what was not lost on me is that you didn't get to have prom, or the athletic events that you wanted, or just the time spent together in classes, or even an in-person graduation. While contemplating all of this, I got a phone call from my son. He told me that he and his fiancée had decided they needed to cancel their wedding and elope. It was just too impossible to plan an event in San Francisco that required so many people to travel, including his parents. He just wasn't willing to take the risk for all of us. I was incredibly saddened by this news, as I knew I wouldn't get to see my son get married to the woman he had chosen and that he loves. And then it hit me. This was my pandemic prom. After letting it hang for a bit, the thought shifted. My son was marrying the woman he loved, and she loved him. They were going to start a life together, and I was filled with joy for them. It really didn't matter that I wasn't going to be able to be there. It was more about finding joy in it for them. This is a little corny. Find joy in life. Let me say that again. Find joy in life. Okay, you didn't get to have an in-person graduation, but you did graduate. A significant life achievement. Your parents are proud of you, your teachers are proud of you, and now you're about to move on to the next phase in your life, knowing that you accomplished a difficult but rewarding thing, graduating from Herron High School. Let the joy in. As you go through life, find joy in others and what is happening in your life. You will have a much richer life if you choose to do so. I know you may think this is a When Life Gives You Lemons remake, but it is more than that. If you find joy in life, people will find joy in you. On behalf of my fellow directors, the faculty and staff of Herron High School, I want to say congratulations and good luck to you.
Greetings, Herron High School class of 2020. In the chaos and uncertainty of 1776, Thomas Paine wrote, "These are the times that try men's souls." This is true of today as well. You graduate now and enter a world of uncertainty. The global pandemic caused by COVID-19 has forced the early end of your senior year and the cancellation of in-person rites of passage, such as your prom and this graduation ceremony. You have, however, resolutely accepted the need to do so in order to save lives, particularly the lives of those least able to protect themselves, the elderly and the infirmed. This speaks to your character. To survive this crisis, to thrive in this crisis, one must be made of sterner stuff. And I am very proud to say that the class of 2020 is made of sterner stuff. Mr. Paine went on to say, "Yet we have this consolation with us, that the harder the conflict, the more glorious the triumph. What we obtain too cheap, we esteem too lightly. It is dearness only that gives everything its value." Class of 2020, you have worked tirelessly for 4 years to get to this point, pouring countless hours into your academic studies and the sports, clubs, performances, and community service projects that make our school such a special place. Herron High School flourishes because of the dedication of our students, our teachers, our families, and our staff, and you capture that perfectly. I hope you're proud of what you've accomplished here, because it is most impressive. Your triumph is glorious. I'm excited for you because the best moments of your life are ahead of you. No matter the challenges you face, I know that you, the Herron High School class of 2020, will be able to conquer them because you have the strength, the skills, and the habits of mind that are necessary. I personally feel at peace with our future because I know that you are our next generation of leaders, entrepreneurs, and community activists. Herron High School class of 2020, congratulations on your graduation. Now the real work begins. You have the unquestionable ability to make our city, our nation, and our world a better place. Go forth and do so. Thank you.
Hello, seniors. As your college and career advisor, it's my job each year to give the senior prospectus, which gives an account of what the senior class has achieved and where your lives will take you in the future. But before we can look ahead, we must reflect on the past. The class of 2020 has a special place in my heart, and so many of you have made the last 4 years very memorable to me. Some of you I met on the first time 4 years ago on that terrifying first day of high school as your advisory teacher. You were all so little and scared, but grew so much that year. Some of you I met for the first time, interviewing for a Key in 80. I remember the turmoil of our weekly meetings that rocky year. You all wanted to become leaders so badly, but had no idea how to lead. You have certainly learned a lot about leadership since then. Some of you I met for the first time as your AP Latin teacher, and you suffered diligently through endless days of translations and practice exams. Your academic fortitude was impressive, and you tackled the material with bravery and discipline. Most of you I met last summer, working through the 5 parts of the college application in the Prep C course, or sitting with you and your family in my office, discussing how you wanted your senior year to go and what your plans would be. And we met again in the auditorium at Marian University on that first day of school to celebrate your final year at Herron. But all of you, each and every one of you, have spoken with me one-on-one at some point during the past 12 months. And I've gotten to know you all and just how special each of your stories, your struggles, and your successes have been. We've discussed college, careers, teachers, classes, relationships, family, anxieties, and anything else you could possibly imagine. For me, in my first year in this role, I've learned an incredible amount from all of you. You and your experiences have made me a better advisor, a better educator, and a better person. It seems like a million years ago that we all sat in that auditorium in August, but here we are at the end of your journey. But enough with the past. What is in store for the class of 2020? Some of you will enter the workforce after graduation to save up money for school or to learn a trade. Some of you will join the military or travel the world on mission trips. Many of you will attend college in the fall, contributing to the Indianapolis community at Ivy Tech or as a Jaguar, as a Bulldog, or as a Greyhound. You'll spread across the state to DePaul, to Rose-Hulman, or to Ball State University to pursue your dreams. Some of you will participate in age-old rivalries as Hoosiers or Boilermakers in Bloomington and West Lafayette. And some of you will travel even further afield to cities such as Cincinnati or Chicago at the School of the Art Institute or Columbia College. But the class of 2020 will not stop there. Some of you will travel across the country, south to Rhodes College in Tennessee, or to become a Belmont Bruin, even as far as Mississippi State or Eckerd College in Florida. Some of you won't stop until you find the Pacific Ocean, attending University of California, Santa Cruz, or the University of San Francisco. Some of you will head for the Atlantic until you reach Howard University in Washington, D.C., or Smith College in Massachusetts. And one of you will cross the Atlantic entirely and attend the University of Edinburgh in Scotland. In all, the class of 2020 will attend over 40 different colleges and universities across the United States this year. And all their hard work and perseverance will ensure that they're as successful as possible. Because of their hard work, this year it is my great pleasure to report that in total, the Herron High School class of 2020 has been offered $17.5 million in scholarships and awards from colleges and universities. Thank you, class of 2020, for making my year incredible, and thank you for trusting me to help you along the way. I wish you all the luck in the world, and I look forward to hearing about all of your achievements in the years to come. As I wrote at the end of every one of your recommendation letters, I know that you will all become as much a credit to your colleges and communities as you have been to ours. Good luck.
Family, friends, faculty, and most importantly, the graduates of the class of 2020, good afternoon. My name is Hala Vanest, and I am the senior class president. Surely this year is ending in a way none of us could have expected. This is certainly not the way we thought we would graduate, and this is definitely not how I thought I would be giving this speech. But amidst all of this, we persevere. First and foremost, I would like to thank our amazing staff and faculty for working so hard to accommodate us during this time. None of this would be possible without you all. Graduates, we have come so far. We have grown, changed, and persisted. This has never been more evident than in the last few months. While these months have been odd, they do not define the majority of our high school careers. We are still the class that remembers Miss Klinger as a science teacher, Mr. Riley when he was clean shaven, Miss Cutzinger working the front desk. We are still the class that witnessed Cameron Harrison become our homecoming queen. We are still the class that remembers that rock band economic lesson that we had in a church. We are still the class that remembers when someone flushed a plant down the toilet and we all got to go home early. We are still the Herron High School graduating class of 2020. We will be remembered for more than graduating in a pandemic, and I hope that you remember Herron as more than the place you graduated from. Herron High School is the most uniquely wonderful place I have ever been in. At Herron, we were taught to not only work hard, but to do good for others. We have been lucky enough to be in a diverse, welcoming, and empathetic community for the past 4 years. I hope we never forget what Herron has given us. We are all different, we are all capable, we are all scholars, and our teachers always saw us this way. I hope you remember that your abilities were not doubted, that your feelings were heard, that you were known as a student and as a person while at Herron. As we all go our separate ways, I hope you remember that Herron has prepared you for whatever you are about to do next. Herron has given us the tools necessary to be smart, helpful, empathetic, good people. Whether you take a gap year, join the military, go to trade school, college, or have no plans after graduating, you are prepared. And if you are going to college, I really hope you're going somewhere that has a mascot that's much easier to pronounce. Herron High School has allowed us to be more, do more, amount to more. Take the opportunities that Herron has given us and run. We are just starting our lives. We have so much more to learn. We will grow and change, and it will be wonderful to see. This is not an end. Herron is a jumping off point, so jump and then run. Be what Herron has always allowed you to be, you. You are your greatest strength. Allow your strengths to shine and pursue greatness. Thank you, Herron, for allowing us to become all that we can be. I will now leave you with some inspiring words written by Maya Angelou. And now the work begins, and now the joy begins. Now the years of preparation, of tedious study and exciting learning are explained. The jumble of words and tangle of great and small ideas begin to take order. And this morning, you can see a small portion of the large plan of your futures. Your hours of application, the hopes of your parents, and the labor of your instructors have all brought this moment into your hands. For today, as you sit, wrapped in earned robes, literally or figuratively, I see you filled with courage. For although you might all be bright, intellectually astute, you have had to use courage to arrive at this moment. Of all your attributes, youth, beauty, wit, kindness, mercy, courage is your greatest achievement. For you, without it, can practice no other virtue with consistency. Look beyond your tasseled caps and you will see injustice. At the end of your fingertips, you will find cruelties, irrational hate, bedrock sorrow, and terrifying loneliness. There is your work. Make a difference. Your people, all people, are hoping that you are the ones to do so. The order is large, the need immense, but you can take heart, for you know that you have already shown courage. And keep in mind, one person with good purpose can constitute the majority. You are prepared. Go out and transform your world. Welcome to your graduation. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Good afternoon, Herron class of 2020. My name is Courtney Valmore and I am your senior class vice president. We are all here today to celebrate our monumental achievements. Recently, my mother bought me a mug to commemorate this time that says, "You were born when the world was grieving over 9/11, and you are graduating as the world grieves a pandemic. Although your two biggest launches into freedom have taken place in the midst of tragedies, just know that the world is an amazing, loving, beautiful place and is waiting for you with open arms." We grieve with you that your senior year is ending this way, but we can't wait to see how you will overcome and soar. You were made for this. Although our lives have forever been centered around these times of uncertainty, we are stronger for it, but we know we deserve more. We have worked tirelessly for this day, and it is not at all what we pictured. But we are not only strong, we are selfless. We put the health of others before the entitlement we feel we deserve. We are more than a class graduating during a pandemic. We are a class of artists, engineers, and entrepreneurs. We have all become a family over these last 4 years, and we have laughed together and cried together. We have grown in times of achievement and in times of loss. We lost a member of our family in 2018, but Kirsten Woodward will always be a part of our class of 2020. She was a light that shined brightly during our time at Herron, and we can never forget the impact she made on each and every one of us. Our family at Herron rallied together in her honor. Our class gives me hope for our future. The class of 2020 will go on to do tremendous things. We are headed all over the country and even outside of it for college this fall. Whether you are attending college this fall or not, I know our class will transform our world through research and creativity. Over the last 4 years, our class has showed me things that I never thought possible. We are connected now more than ever through social media, which has resulted in us being the most informed and conscientious generation to ever exist. This power will take us great lengths in life when used correctly. We crave human interaction despite our access to technology. We know how to use our voices and our actions to implement change that we want to see. We are individualistic and more accepting than any other school. No matter who you are at Herron, we love you and we care about you and we want to see you succeed. We value diversity. We know the importance of learning alongside others that look differently than you, think differently than you, and believe differently than you. All of these traits will follow us throughout our lives that were implemented right here over the last 4 years. We will forever be remembered to the world as the class that graduated during the pandemic. But what I will remember about our class is how each year we somehow drove off an English teacher, how our senior year the faculty somehow won the homecoming game, how we were the first class to create a Black Arts and Music Festival, how we were the first class to meet John Lewis, how our junior prom was at a nightclub, how we were the class to have Koshin and Wetzel before Riverside stole them. Herron is a unique and wonderful place. We are radically inclusive, rigorous, and structured. We are resilient, we persevere. We are a catalyst for renewal. Over our 4 years, we have done walkouts and protests to change the minds of our superiors. We embrace change and we deserve a voice. We are more concerned about our future, but have the capabilities to be the change we want to see. We are leaders not only among our school, but in our communities and in our world. Sure, we are more conscious of mental illness than any other generation, but it comes with the job. Class of 2020, you have inspired me each and every day, not only with your intellectual abilities, but with your compassion and your motivation. I am honored to serve you. I am honored to be a part of this class of 2020. We may not be walking across a stage, but we are walking through history. Now go out and soar. Congratulations, Herron Class of 2020.
Hi, my name is Sophie Coy, Class Treasurer.
And my name is Emma Holshausen, Class Secretary. Through the amazing generosity of parents, faculty, and students who have donated and supported us through our efforts, the Class of 2020 is honored to continue the tradition of the Senior Class Gift. The Senior Class Gift is an opportunity for this year's graduating class to leave a legacy for future Herron scholars. It is a way to honor our time at Herron High School and say thank you for the last 4 wonderful years.
The Class of 2020 is proud to leave a legacy, one that is environmentally sustainable and one that will impact the education at Herron High School. As the senior class has chosen, we would like to present this year's greenhouse. Our Class of 2020 greenhouse will be located in the back of Fessler Lot and will hold the entirety of a class. We would like to give this greenhouse to implement it into our science department, our labs and lesson plans, and to encourage sustainable actions to the student body. We hope this gift will serve the Herron community and inspire future scholars to make a positive impact on the world.
With the surprising shock of the pandemic, our efforts for the greenhouse have been delayed. However, we want to say that there will be a greenhouse. We will work with the Herron administration to finish what we started.
Before we leave, we want to give a special thank you to our senior class sponsors, Ms. Wilkinson and Mr. Kozlitsky, as well as our past sponsors, Mr. Rowe, Mr. Westerfeld, Mr. Paley, Mr. Weimer, and Ms. Scroggins. Your dedication to the class of 2020 is remarkable, and we couldn't have done any of it without you. We are deeply appreciative.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
I just wanted to have a chance to say something. Like, I miss everyone more than I thought I would. Like, you kidding me? Outrageous.
I miss everyone so much, and I just miss school. I really liked it, unlike a lot of you guys.
Because I've never really had relationships with my teachers. I've always been it's always been really hard for me to build relationships with my teachers. And I came to Herron and the teachers were like, no, we're cool. Tell me about your problems. I actually want to hear them, which was really cool. But thank you this year to the teacher who were there for me and Mr. K for letting me sit in his classroom when I was sad because I couldn't handle anything.
For teachers, I'd like to especially thank Mr. Pappas. I've known you before I entered high school, but having you as a teacher both my junior and senior year has been so great. And I loved your letter, almost made me cry. And I'd like to shout out to my choir, select treble choir girls and Mr. Riley. You guys are so awesome, and I'll miss you so much.
And I just want to shout out also Miss Cutzinger for being there and being a great dance teacher. I'm so glad I was able to have your class last year and this year.
Shout out to all my theater friends. You know who you are. Theater was such an outlet for me throughout high school, and I'm really going to miss you all, and I can't wait to see where you all go. I know we're all going our separate ways, but I hope that we all stay connected in some way or another.
I want to thank my chemistry teacher, all my science teachers, and I want to thank all my first period teachers. And it's just everything in this was fantastic and great, and I loved every bit of it.
I just wanted to say specifically thank you so much to Mr. Harris and Mr. Riley and everyone that I've been in advanced choir with since sophomore year. That has truly been the best part of high school for me. Not gonna get emotional. And Mr. Harris and Mr. Riley have honestly just been such amazing mentors and role models and friends.
And shout out to my teachers, Mr. Miranda, Mr. Stark, Mr. K, Mr. Pappas, and anyone else, just because you guys have made it so much fun to be in your guys' classes.
Hi friends, I really just wanted to give big virtual hugs to my girls choir sisters. I miss them so incredibly much right now.
Hi everyone, I just wanted to say that I miss you all and I miss school way more than I ever thought I would. You would have asked me in January if I wanted to be quarantined the rest of the year. I would have said yes, 100%, but it's super sad and I miss all my friends. So
I just want to say thank you all for this great high school experience. I thought high school was going to be totally horrible, but now I know that high school is probably one of the best experiences I'll have in my life. And I think I have so many teachers I could shout out, but I'm not going to say them all. I just love you all so much.
I can't say much or I'll start to cry. So yeah, I really liked high school, and Herron was the best place I could have possibly been. So yeah, I'm just very thankful and I can't wait to see what all y'all do.
Please keep in contact with us. We love you all so much, and this hurts us so much not to be there with you guys, giving you the advice and seeing you every day and seeing everything that you are going to be finishing up this year with. So please come back and visit us because we miss our babies so much.
Take care, stay in touch, and know that we're always here for you no matter what. Thanks, love you all, bye.
I've learned every bit as much, if not more, from you guys than I ever taught you. What can I say? It breaks my heart not to be able to see you in person, and but know that I'm proud of you. And again, I love you all. And to Mr. Stark's advisory, I definitely love you 3,000.
it's shaping all of us in you in a particular way. And so I just want to say again, like I try to tell you all the time, you're amazing people, and you're shaped by your experiences. And I think this is going to shape us, all of us. You can either choose that it's going to make us better or make you bitter. And I think it's going to make us better.
Maybe the answer to why is different for all of us. So I hope that you figure out why it's supposed to happen this way for you, and do what Mr. Pappas already said and grow from it and become what you're supposed to become by this experience.
If you can see my shirt, can you read my shirt? It says, if you never get lost, you never get found. So please keep that in mind. You need to challenge yourself. You're going to make mistakes, but you all have the skills to overcome your challenges. Hopefully Herron is giving you that. And keep your sense of humor. Love you guys.
And then I want to just give a word of encouragement to a student, and I'll say the same to all of you. Martin Luther King said this, and I'll leave it. He said, the ultimate measure of a man, meaning mankind, is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands in moments of challenge and controversy. So we find ourselves in this time of challenge and controversy. I hope that you find out the purpose of this challenge for you. So love you all. Congrats.
When you walk through the storm, hold your head up high, and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm is a golden sky, and the sweet silver song of a lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you never walk alone. You'll never walk alone.
Evander J. Adams, Sierra Elizabeth Adams, Madeline Drew Altum, Andy E. Anderson, Crystal Angel Mendez, Emily Catherine Arnold, Eric Lewis All, Aaron Avery, Freedom Rain Bardsley.
Big thanks to all the teachers and friendships that I formed at Herron, and thank you from my parents and their support.
Joseph Russell Bernard, Isabella May Bazin, Jayla Grace Elizabeth Berry, Noelle Christine Berry, Lauren Alana Bingham, Naomi Lorraine Van Dyne Bischoff,
I'd like to thank my close friends at Herron, my parents, Mr. K, and hopefully I'll be going into ornithology at IU Bloomington.
Chance DeWitt Blackwell, Zachary N. Bland.
I just want to say I love you guys, and I am so glad I took this journey with you, and I had all these experiences at Herron that I can take with me.
Zoe Elizabeth Booker, Marshall Ellis Boring, Zoe Alexis Brannaman, Zephaniah Brewer, Samuel Yevgenovich Briggs DeVazier.
I just want to say thank you to Herron High School and the staff and the teachers, and shout out to the class of 2020. We made it.
Avery D. Broadnax, Ruby C. Brocken, Paige Michelle Brown, Jackson Blake Bruce, Elizabeth C. Burgess, Dean Calhoun, Trinity L. Carey, Guinevere Una Azrai Safalo, Roma Adair Chestnut, Madison S. Colby, Julia Maria Collins, James Dwyer Copeland, Sophia Ruhong Coy, William David DeAndrea, Amaya Iman Davis, Emma Joanne Dieter, Quentin D. DeMott.
Thank you to Sam and Nick for keeping high school clown, and thank you a bunch to Mr. Who and Mr. Miranda for making class fun and interesting. Oh, deuces!
Nia Janelle Denman,
I will always remember the experiences that I had at Herron High School. So without further ado, I'm excited to move my tassel with you guys. Woohoo! Congrats!
Benjamin Xavier Drake, Miles Rex Drescher, Mariana Samantha Drury, Hunter Ducate,
Thanks to all my teachers and my family and all my great friends over the last 2 years. Hopefully I should be recording music in the next 4 years.
Morgan Barrett Dunahee, Jyla Elise Duncan, Mackenzie Evett Noel Dupree,
Hello, class of 2020. I am so glad that we are graduating today. I just want to say thank you to my family and friends for always supporting me. We did it.
Oliver D. Dirchholtz, Vivianne Eden Edwards, Samuel James Ihawker.
Thank you to everyone. It's been a great 4 years.
McKenna L. Eichenauer, Hope Louise Elliott, Max Henry Elliott,
Hello, my name is Max Elliott, and I'll be attending Indiana State University to study biochemistry and molecular biology. I would like to thank my friends and family for shaping me into the person I am today.
Fathia Mohammed El Moki, Tiana R.D. Esposito, Kaya Rain Favors, Henry Woodruff Fisher, Connor Allen Foley, Jonathan Allen Philip Faust, Josephine Nicole Frankville, Daisy Frausto, Jules Frisbee.
Hello everyone, I'm really proud to be graduating this year, and I'd like to thank all of my teachers from both Herron and Marion for helping me get where I am today.
Luke Gaffney, Emilia Joy Gleege,
Thanks so much to everybody who's been there for me throughout high school. I'll be taking a gap year and then attending Herron School of Art and Design. Don't forget to come see me at the Foundry, guys.
Abigail Louise Jorgis, Harper Gosho, Chauncey Graham, Kelly Morgan Graham, Ethan D. Gray, Hayden Danielle Green, Benjamin Crowell Harris, Cameron Michael Harrison, Deman Hart, Vanessa Marie Hast, Georgia Renee Hastings, Sebastian Isaac Hawes, Skylar Grace Hazlitt, Anya Isabella Heminger, Gabriel J. Henry.
It was a long ride, and it was a tough one, but it was definitely fun. So long, and bird up.
Hogan Rebecca Hickman.
Thank you all for an amazing 4 years in high school. I can't believe we're here, but we did it!
Grace Kathleen Hill. Emma Elizabeth Holzhausen, Jade Riley Huddleston, Halen Hunter, Asa J. Imani, Eric Allen Jacobs, Ian Charles Jacobs, Chloe Elise Johnson, J. Frederick Johnson, Cameron R. Kavanaugh, Michael Lee Kellums, Imani Paige Kenny D. Oliveira, Elizabeth A. Kerr, Noah Kasegi, Maggie E. Crease, Haley J. Lacey, Mario Christopher Leang, Sam C. Laminack, Kyla Marie Lathrop, Aaron J. Letko, Brian D. Lines, Kai Antonio Laura, Miles S. Lowry, Michael Landon Lowry Jr., Noah Scott Lyon, Joseph P. Mahern, Sadie Florencia Cruz Manawat, Lucia Ellison Marano, Denise Mares, Bria Melissa Martin, Tyler Anthony Matthews, Jason A. May, Sania Delise Mazik Smith.
I want to thank my family and friends for always being there for me. I wish my class the best in all their future endeavors. I plan on attending Butler in the fall. Stay safe and healthy, everybody. Take care.
John C. McCrae, Leah Jane McDonald,
I want to thank my mother and my sister and my grandparents for always being there for me. I love you guys so much.
Keaton Avery McKinney, Calicia M.C. McKinstry,
My senior year was never what I expected. I had friends and people who supported me. I aspired to become my own muse. So I'm thankfully grateful.
Reagan Q. Meade, Grace Ann Melrose, Athena B. E. Mary, Stephanie G. Minor, Shayan H. Mirtalibi, Huzma Ishmael Mohammed, Jordan Elizabeth Montgomery, Miles Lee Montgomery, Sophia Joelle Moore, Adriana Francesca Morales, Lucy Roland Monroe, Alexis L. Neal, Asher David Nottingham,
Hey guys, it's been a great 4 years. I've loved getting to know many of you. Some of you I didn't even know I would be able to get to know. I'm taking a gap year and then I'm going to Wabash College. See you guys.
Gianna Olden, Claire Michelle Olive, Yasmin L. Ortiz, Austin Osborne, Austin J. Osborne, Grady Paul Owens,
Hey guys, it's Grady Owens. I learned how to play this song this year, but I wish everyone the best graduation, whether they had one or not, and whether they will or not. You guys are amazing people, and I think we're all going to go play.
Grover Nathaniel Page. Arat A. Palacios Suarez.
Hi, my name is Arat. I want to give special thanks to all my friends from school, my family. I'll be studying at Columbia College Chicago, majoring in music technology.
Magda Noemi Perez Lopez. Harlan Phillips. Maura Patricia Phipps. Don Ray Piper Jr. Dylan Elizabeth Jane Plemon. Abigail Pribble. Claire Fiona Price. Sophia B. Priest. Seth Riley Ramsey. Rose Ray. Helena Reynosa.
Hi, I just wanted to say thanks to everybody who's helped me through high school, and thanks to all my teachers and family, and congratulations everybody. See ya.
Ashanti Inez Ria. Jamila Ashanti Richardson. Magdalena G. Ryder.
It wasn't the graduation we deserved, but it's the graduation we've got. Thanks for making 4 difficult years a lot more fun.
Cheney L. Ritter. Miranda Rose Rivera. Patience Josephine Rizzo. Tasha Leye Roberson. Nicholas J. Robinson. Trevor P. Rush. Ainsley P. Ross. Ariana Yvette Rowley.
Okay, and I'm doing 100 on the highway. Come on, please don't get in my way. If y'all gonna go, just go. Just go. Come on. Y'all.
Savannah K. Ryan. Max A. Salkovsky. Hayden L. Sampson. Kimberly Iris Sansbury. Ashley Esmeralda Sazo Fuentes. Madison Brianna Schaefer. Michaela A. Schermerhorn. Richard Gene Schuster. Jonathan Carter Scott. Tristan Martin Scott. Samantha G. Shelton. Saffron Juniper Rose Shore. Annie Elizabeth Sider. Jessica Ann Simcox. Robert Braden Smith II.
Higgins
I want to send thanks to all the teachers, families, and staff for providing so many great opportunities for the graduating class of 2020. Go Keans. Woo.
Catherine Alden Snyder.
Happy graduation. We made it for 4 years. We're going to make it through some more. I'm proud of everybody. You guys are going to do amazing.
Bree G. Spiegelberg. Kayla Corinne Stamps. Cameron Allen Stashke. Georgiana Grace D. Stern. Olivia Grace Stewart. Max Alexander Cease. Alexander D. Sullivan. Nina Simone Somerville. Zoe Maribel Simzak. Hudson C. Thomas. Elliot James Thompson. Jordan Renee Townsend. Benjamin Paul Truax. Selmy Daniele Tercios Rivas. Courtney G. Valmore. Francis Jerome Jude Van Shake. Kenna Camila Mai Vandiver. Hala R. Van Est. Angelica R. Velasquez. Anna C. Voskaboynik. Ashley Wade.
I'd like to thank Mr. Stark and my mom and my Uncle Kevin for always taking me to school.
Christopher Joseph Wagner. Liv Rosalind Wampler. Hanaya Ashanti Washington. Sharia Ayana Washington. Morgan Clark Weathersby. Armin Elijah West. Lucas Gabriel Weiland. London Alexandra K. Williams. Terriana Marie Williams. Joseph John Willis IV. Noah M. Wilson. Kira Ann Wise.
Mr. Watson and Board of Directors, after reviewing all credits, I can testify that these seniors have met the graduation requirements for the state of Indiana. Seniors, please rise if you are not already standing, and put your cap on your head if you are not already wearing it. Make sure your tassel is on the right. At this time, move your tassel from the right to the left side of your cap. Ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you the Herron High School Class of 2020. Congratulations.